guess what, guys? I have some really good news. This pretty little boy, where'd he go? You guys are eating me. He has been sold, haven't you? So he does not have to be weathered. Huh. So actually pretty exciting. He is going to be going to California. Not you, fancy. Anyway, he's going to be going to California, and I will be shipping him, putting him on an airplane right around December 3rd. Hopefully that date can still stay the same. But we will be showing you guys that video of exactly how that's done, in case anybody's wondering. But I really didn't want to weather him, so I'm very glad he was able to be sold, and he's going to be going to a little farm where he will be hopefully improving his offspring. So pretty excited about that. Why are you guys eating? Why are you guys eating? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? He's a good boy. Some other really good news is we have everybody bred except for Anna. Well, everybody we're certain, I'm pretty certain, is bred except for Anna. So that means 13 does have been bred and have not gone back into heat. So that is pretty exciting, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Miss Shilly here is going to be due to kid February 23rd. She will be one of our first. Let's see, Lily will be March 7th. We got Cassie here. She will be February 25th. Let's see, Mayo. She'll be February 27th. Super cool. Alright, Dawn was bred on the same day as Shilly. So the first day we put them in, Dawn was also bred. So she'll be February 23rd as well. And Little Bit's going to be around March 4th. What, dude? Silly, you guys are getting so excited. Alright, we got Elsa due February 27th. Lucky, you're just a butt. And little Miss May, she's going to be March 7th. Sweet Anna, we're just going to wait and see. What do you think, Anna? Still no signs of anything happening with her, but within a few months we'll definitely, or 2-3 months, we'll definitely know. She'll either get her udder bump and show signs of pregnancy, or she won't. So more than likely, Miss Anna will go to a home, and Lucky, he just wants to eat my shoe. Stop it. But anyway, trying to show you guys Anna. More than likely, Anna's just going to go to a home as a pet. She can be a companion. But I am curious how many of you breeders who actually watch. Those of you who do breed Nigerians or any other goat for that matter, how many of you eat your goats if they end up being a dud or won't get bred or are no longer producing on the ranch? So just out of curiosity. Just wondering how many of you guys do that. So, this guy. I'm not even on your fence, dude. Lucky.
freaking out.
I don't want to steal your ladies, yo. Crazy guy.
Oh, dingus. Easy on the dingo.
He protects you, Lucky. Alright, over here, these ladies are bred as well. Let's see, Miss Cammy. Cammy's February 27th. Let's see. Miss Sky is going to be March 12th. Bindi is going to be March 10th. Lacey, she's going to be the last one, March 13th. And Miss Maddie. She really hates people.
She does.
She really does. She'll be March 10th. You don't like dogs either, do you? You got attitude, girl.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're pretty. So everybody in here, as far as I can tell, is bred. Super exciting. Alright, so I'm sitting in Darren's little other hideaway, other than his tree house. Out of the wind, hopefully. But anyway, we are pretty excited. We think we have the dates for all the does, except for Anna. But like I said, we're just gonna wait and see on Anna. We'll keep an eye on her. Still hopeful. I certainly hope, even though I didn't see a heat cycle. But we'll keep these does in there with the bucks for at least until the 1st of December. And just see. So another pretty cool thing, we have been talking about getting a Pyrenees or a livestock guardian dog pretty heavily. There are so many coyotes around here, and our dogs do a really good job. They absolutely do an awesome job. But at the end of the day, if a coyote gets into the yard, is the muscle there? I think they would definitely fight it off. At least Dingo, our blue heeler. But I also kind of feel like they're a lot of bark. You know, they're a lot of they're more of deterring something from coming in the yard. But if it were to get in the yard, is it going to be able to protect the herd? So here where we are, it's I mean, every night we hear just a huge slew of coyotes. The scats all around the yard or on the outside of the fence when we leave in the morning. So there's evidence of it everywhere. And I would love to make sure that they're protected, especially if we're going to get any fencing to where they'd be grazing. So that's just something we've been really thinking about. So there is a dog that has been offered to us, or at least presented to us. He's 4 years old. He's a Pyrenees. He's a giant. And supposedly super nice. And the woman just wants to make sure he goes to a really, really good home that has kids and animals. So he's been protecting his farm. But the woman she can't give him as much time as needed, she said. So next week I'm going to go check out this dog and see if potentially he might be a good fit for our farm. So pretty excited about that too. So this is what was going to be Darren's pond. I don't know that it's necessarily a pond other than something they've just been digging at. Get over here, Darren, and explain your thing.
I was pitting treasure. Jeez.
Come on.
Anyway. It is a pond.
It is a pond.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a dry pond.
Yes.
But if we ever got rain, it would be a pond.
Yes.
Okay. So this is where Darren and Emily rather, have been getting all their clay, just digging this deep hole here. And they had some leftover palm leaves. So they put it above these mesquite trees here and created just a little hangout.
For chips.
Silly cats. So of course they're still playing with the clay, making things. What do you got that in there for, bud?
We're gonna put clay in there. That's where our clay is gonna go. So we had nowhere else to put it where it wouldn't get rained on.
Oh, where it wouldn't get rained on?
Yeah, they'll probably just break.
Well, so anyway, another little hangout here, guys. Oh, Darren's gonna put the door up. Pretty cold here. We had our first cold snap, freezing if you will, and we had to cover the garden as you guys just saw. So we did have Darren pick pretty much most of everything, and then we covered the garden. So it was a crude covering. Derek was actually out camping, and we were a little unprepared for the cold snap. And we didn't want to spend a bunch of money on it either. So we did do, most of the stuff actually turned out really well. So, but some of it not so much. So I'll show you guys. Now this first garden here, this garden and this garden are our newest plantings, but did really well. So we just kind of put the bricks and boards because we didn't want it laying right on top of it, and nothing was affected. The lettuce did amazing, actually. And then these potatoes here did really good. Nothing in this garden was affected at all. So that did really well. We also covered this one, and the cilantro, the broccoli. Nothing was affected. Slightly, okay, I said nothing, but slightly, like the flowers of the dill here didn't like it too well. But the majority of the dill is still there. I really need to pick it and dry it. Parsley, all of it did really well. And then the lettuce over here also. Alright, so we also covered these green beans and all of our flowers we just put in here, hoping that they wouldn't get frozen. So the green beans, just on the tops of them, took a little bit of a hurting. You can see some of it didn't do too well. especially down here. And yet, we did not cover these green beans that we're letting go to seed. And they had no effect whatsoever, which makes me think, was it the plastic that did it? Because it was super windy too. So I don't know. But we have about 2 or 3 more days that it's going to be really cold in the freezing temps. So I think we're not going to cover the beans. We did get the carrots covered. And we did cover this lettuce and the peppers and tomatoes. Now the peppers, I thought would really take a hurting because they're peppers. They like the heat. And it's just kind of flat. I don't know if you guys can even tell, but just on the tops, a little bit flattened out. Really not much happened at all. Tomatoes, however, they kind of took a walloping. So there's a lot of the top parts that got hurt. So again, debating, was it the plastic whapping on the top of it? Did that affect it? I don't know. So I think again tonight, we're not going to cover it. I think it had more effect with the plastic. My mindset is, the stuff that's already dead anyway, we'll take, you know, with another little bit of a frost, we'll take most of the frost. And hopefully the stuff within, because there's a ton of tomatoes still, guys. I wish we could keep them. You know, I want to, because we still really got a lot more that are all green. So hopefully we won't lose all of it. We shall see. So as far as the green beans and tomatoes are concerned, we have tomatoes mid-November here, so that's pretty awesome. We know we've had a good long stretch with them, and we also know that they like the warmth. So, as well as our peppers, so not too concerned with losing them. We'd like, obviously, to see how long they can go, but if we do lose them, it's not going to be like devastating, because we do have other plans for this bed, as well as the green bean bed. So we will just see what happens. But as far as, like I said, tonight goes, I think we're not going to cover the tomatoes or the other green beans, and just see what happens. It's kind of a trial thing for us here, because, you know, we've had gardens, obviously, in our other property and whatnot, but it didn't get as cold there as it did here, and we had just the smaller raised beds when we had tomatoes still growing at, you know, this time of year. So it was easy to cover them where the plastic or the sheets weren't touching the actual plant. So I'm not sure if the damage was done mainly because the plastic was touching the plant and it was super windy, so it was, you know, banging on it a lot. I don't know. But again, it's a trial thing, and this is our first year here. It'll be our first winter, and we will see. So Mr. Butterpots is doing good still, hanging out. He's still kind of an outcast, but he's getting a little more comfortable. He's not running off. He's a good kitty.
He's shivering.
That's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. And I would just like to say as well, if you guys are doing any Christmas shopping and happen to shop on Amazon, we do have an Amazon affiliate link in the description below. So if you click on show more, you will see that description. We do get pennies on the dollar if you click that link and do your Amazon shopping. It is no extra cost to you and would surely help us out a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching this week.